Hi, my name is Rory Donaghey. My student number is 203321113, and this is my presentation for my project for computer graphics. This is my project laid out here. I'm going to switch into go above so we can have a general look at what's going on here. Looks a bit chaotic. My chosen project that I went with is the reason for the apocalypse is alien frogs with machine guns on their backs, which is a bit out there, but something I came up with over the course of the semester. Now, first major feature we can look at is the 3D objects and views. As you can see, we've imported a number of 3D objects in here, all moving around. And we've got depth perception. We can move our camera, and we can look around in all directions and see that projection is working. Then, for user control and camera, on my left side of my keyboard, I can currently switch between object mode, where we can change stuff about our models, or I can switch to camera mode, which allows us to navigate the scene. So I've just gone to object mode and tilted the objects. I'll tilt them back, and I'm in camera mode now. Switching to camera with R, and I can move around and I can see the different elements of the screen. You can look around by moving your mouse in one of the areas you'd like to look in. So you can move in this direction, you can see my mouse on the screen, and this is how I look around. Now, with hierarchical models, we can see our frogs moving around. The hierarchy I've built in is the frogs and the guns attached to them. So the frog is the main model here, which is the basis for the guns, which then translates slightly upwards and rotates by their own. So I can switch back into object mode. I can flip them around. You'll see the gun goes with them. And back to the top. Now, as for crowds, I've implemented this using the Boids Algorithm implementation, which we can see if we go above. So we can see them moving as a crowd, staying separate, going in the same directions, and avoiding the edges. Now, as for textures and models, this actual scene I've modeled on the exit of the Science Gallery exit of Trinity College. You'll see a lot of windows and doors have been boarded up. This is the Academy building. With the next few buildings down, here's the Camille in the corner. And you can see windows and doors, some of them boarded up. And then this is the model of Trinity College. And then we have our models of the Academy. And then some more textures mapped to these buildings in the corner. You can see if we look past these wooden boards here, you can make out little bits of the Camille sign. As for the Bowie sign here, and for the little Naughton Institute sign over here. Now, as for my Phong model, I've got two light sources. One is a little bit of moonlight, which is directional, coming straight from the sky. And the other is actually this yellow comet here, which I've imagined is how these frogs got to us in the first place. This gives off yellow light, which we can see in the reflections around here, and in the specular lighting here. We can see it as a yellow tint to it, and the specular lighting here and here. Now on the other side, you can see this still looks very yellow because it's directly in the line here. But if we look on top of these buildings and onto the path here, we can see it's much more blue, which is the color of our moonlight. So we can see all the elements here. Our point light gives us our specular lighting here and here. And it's reflecting off the sides, giving us this yellow tint. And even now, if I go below, let's say some wooden boards or this skirting here, we're still getting bits of light underneath here, which is only, in this case, should only be ambient light. Thank you.